Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today a new video about Final Fantasy XIV. Patch 7.1 just released this week and I wasn't able to play before, so I'm starting right now. And I will start with the MSQ, which is the main part of each patch anyway. It has been some time since my last video, I know about it. But yeah, I was quite busy in real life, and so it was harder for me to actually play and record stuff and feel like doing the editing and stuff like that. But I will start to come back slowly with MSQ, and I will try to complete most of the content of the patch 7.1. I have many plans. I always do, but I do nothing, so I can't announce things. But I really do want to continue playing Final Fantasy XIV every day, as I always did, ever since Shadowbringer, or before Shadowbringer. So yeah, I will do a mini-series for 7.1 patch MSQ, so I will do one quest per video, and it starts now. It's a pleasure as always, Qyorria. Have you been able to relax lately? I wish I did. Yes. Wonderful, as busy as you have been. With the right of succession among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Qyorria at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos of FFXIV is one such way to do so. They are made the traditional way and laden with fillings, and are absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Brooke Evu, will look after you. Okay, so I guess we have to go for this new thing. So Brooke Evu. Well, if it isn't Qyorria, alone today, are you? I guess so. I see. If you are anchoring for tacos, then they are on the house. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Oh, nice. Free meal. So we go back to this seat. Wish we could sit for real and not just as a kitchen. You still love tacos, I hope? Huh. You had so many when you turned 5. You could barely move afterward, remember that? What? No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right, sorry. It's still strange for me too. Just the other day you were a little boy clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yasulani, and now you are a man grown with a face full of hair. Oh, that's a guy that was taken in Solution 9, I guess. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We are still family and you can always rely on me. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now, and you and everyone else. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electrop. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at your fingertip. But here I'm helpless. Culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the other in the kitchen stared at me, gods. It's never felt so embarrassed. I'd never felt so embarrassed. I was sorry to hear that. I had been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking I'd have them join me once things have settled. But at this rate... I say you send for them. If they are your family, then they are mine too. I'll do whatever necessary to make it work. That's good. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you are having trouble readjusting to life in Qyorria. Vous climate? Yes. To folk like yourself, we have established a supergroup at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out. And I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. It's Qyorria. Oh, look who it is. I was just about to go and find you, Qyorria. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself. Sure. Okay, they are done with eating. Ah, the tacos never disappoint. So what have you been up to lately? Yeah, that's me. So we have 3 options, so alpaca, Arcadian, or catching up on sleep, and that's my case. Catching up on sleep. Given everything we have been through, I don't blame you. But once you have had your fill, I'm sure you'll be itching to get back into the thick of things. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace. But whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. A good leader. That way I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Qyorria to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Is that so? Qyorria and I have something we want to discuss with you, as dawn servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? Yeah, sure. Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you have finished here. Okay. We have to go to the palace. I have to talk to them. What is she saying? Seems Qyorria's gone somewhere, sorry. Yeah? Mistress Qyorria, it is always an honor. Though Qyorria has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter, but he should join you before long. Yes, I want to enter. Oh, you are all here too. Qyorria has summoned us, though if truth be told, Alfino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share knowledge of Anish culture, you see, in hopes to further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Ryle and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we have been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Sancred and Uriange have left to resume their tour of Tural. Yashtola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Qyorria's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. Interesting. Progress in the plot. If the look she had in her eyes was an indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. Looking forward to it. As for Estinian, we know neither where he or where he is, nor what he is doing. Some things never change. Is that Qyorria? That's probably Qyorria. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. Yes. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sven. King Qyorria and his administration have invited us to attend. That's fair. She was a good queen. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasolani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were concluded in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the Queen be thus honored. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They are being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Those when was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed, the funeral will give Alexandrians the chance to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Qyorria, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wish to attend the funeral. You knew Sven as well, after all. I wish FFXIV was a game with multiple choice and story routes. That was really one of my hopes for dawntrail when they first did it, where two groups would want to reach a common ground, which is a throne, and in the end it's a FFXIV game, and so Wuklamat and Qyorria won the war for the throne. I wish this choice right now would have an impact. Because the first option is yes, the last option is no, and the middle option is, what if we go back in time and change things, you know? I really wish that was a real thing, like Star Wars The Old Republic does, where I think Star Wars The Old Republic is the best MMO for story for that, because your choice matter for your story. And I wish this choice right now would have an impact whatsoever. It will change some dialogue, but that's all. As a Warrior of Light and Qyorria, we want to save everyone. We believe that everyone can be saved in some situations. So Sven could have lived on, but at the same time it's an AI. And at the same time we are the killer of Sven. So I think the best choice, or the most logical choice, is the last one. And if that's not the last one, that should be the second one. But I do believe we have nothing to do in the ceremony yourself. I will say inappropriate, because I will be sad to choose the second one and not be answered. That would be inappropriate. Because of your role in her demise, I take it. But we had no choice. We had to stop her from killing countless innocent. I won't force you to attend the funeral if it makes you feel uncomfortable, but while I represent Qyorria in an official capacity, I like it if you could be there to watch over everything. I will go just to be a guard, I guess. I feel the rest of us should go too, regardless of the reason. The fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sren was to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. Yes, please, because I'm not supposed to be going there. And also, yeah, I went to a funeral in real life recently, so I don't really want to go. Then it's decided, let's head to Station 9 and look for Qyorria in the back room. Crossroads. Ah, you came for the funeral. Of course, I'm the only one who will officially take part though. The other will watch over the proceedings. How have you have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Charlie's always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about FFXIV systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I brought you gâteau au chocolat. I was about to read that in English, and I realized it's French. So gâteau au chocolat. It's kind of a cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Lamachi. And thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? I think we will soon go back to the first. I'm thinking a bit about the Yashtola thing. So I can choose I go for fish. There is no gâteau au chocolat being rewarded. That's the end of the first quest. I will do one video per quest, so that's the end of this video soon. Unless there is a cutscene, but there is not. I will end the video here. That was a video about the beginning of the MSQ for 7.1. Interestingly enough, no surprises on that, because we saw stuff on the trailer that we would go to a funeral, so I knew what was coming. But next time we will see the funeral, I guess. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!